After 8 long years in playing Michelle Tanner on TV's Full House, which I'll be talking about that later on this year, along with starring in various movies for TV and releasing some fun-filled children's albums, the Olsen twins, Mary-Kay and Ashley, got to be in their first big feature film on the big screen. Let's talk about It Takes Two. But is it really that bad after 26 and a half years? Or is it time to give this film some good old-fashioned Big D justice? Watch this review and find out. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name's Doyle, better known to you as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a review of the 1995 rom-com It Takes Two, originally released by Warner Bros. For Reicher Entertainment, starring Kirstie Alley along with Steve Guttenberg and the Olsen twins, Mary-Kay and Ashley. The film was directed by Andy Tennant in his film directorial debut. Now, he recently directed TV shows and what have you, which Full House wasn't one of those, but that's another story. This would be Tennant's first big film. He'd also gone to direct other films after this, including Ever After, A Cinderella Story, let's see, The Bounty Hunter, Sweet Home Alabama, Hitch, and several others. Now, the film's title is taken from the song of that name done by Marvin Gaye and Kim Weston, which is played during the film's closing credits. Now, the storyline is similar to The Prince and the Pauper and The Parent Trap, which in turn is based on a 1949 book called Lottie and Lisa. Anyway, I'm going to try not to give this whole movie away, because this film may not have done so well at the box office, and it really got dissed and what have you. Anyway, we start out with a 9-year-old orphan named Amanda Lemon, who is being sought after a weird family known to collect kids, and wants her social worker, Diane Barrows, to adopt her instead. Now, Diane would like to do so, but the authorities won't let her because of her low salary and unmarried status. Now, while at summer camp, Amanda meets another girl named Alyssa Calloway who looks just like her. And she's just come home from boarding school, only to find that her father and the camp's owner, Roger, is about to marry an overbearing, self-centered gold digger of a socialite named Clarice Kensington. Well, soon Amanda and Alyssa soon become acquainted, each longing for the other's life, and decide to switch places, a la The Prince and the Pauper and The Parent Trap. So, that's when the fun begins, as they try to break Roger and Clarice's little affair up. Now, Roger and Diane do seem to hit off upon meeting each other, and she's pleasantly surprised with his kind and humble nature despite his wealth, and he, with her help, is able to work up the courage to visit the camp again, which he has not done this since his first wife and Alyssa's mother died due to painful memories of her untimely death. Well, apparently, Clarice is up to no good, moving up her and Roger's wedding. Oh boy. But it really gets into a real issue and what have you. But anyway, there's just a real turn of events and what have you. Now, let's see. Well, apparently, once Amanda is with Roger's place, she becomes well acquainted with his butler, Vincenzo. Sorry if I mispronounced that. It's been some time since I last saw this. This film is sort of a guilty pleasure of mine. But that's all I want to tell you. But I'm really not going to tell you no more about this movie and this movie story. So I'm not going to tell you what goes on, except maybe for one funny line at the wedding bit. But it will get stopped. But I'm not going to tell you how that goes. Except maybe for one line when Diane manages to come across Clarice, like, back up, Barbie. Oh, and you got a little something in your teeth. Yeah, that's all I'm telling you. I'm not telling you how that actually goes and what have you. So, not gonna give you more the whole ending and what have you. Just that little line and nothing else. Thank you very much. Good, that about covers it. But anyway, what did I think of It Takes Two? Well, I must say it's still an okay good movie. It's not really a great movie, but it's an okay good movie in ways. Well, actually, correct you, it's a kind of in between so bad it's good and okay good, in my opinion. But you don't have to take my word for it. You be the judge. Anyway, um, despite the film didn't do so well, it went on to make 19 million at the box office when it was released in November of 1995. But however, the Olsen twins beat out Kirstie Alley for Favorite Movie Actress at the Kids' Choice Awards. They were also nominated for Best Performance by an Actress Under 10 at the Young Artists Awards. But that kind of went, I think that went to Michelle Trachtenberg for Harriet the Spy, but I might be wrong though. But I can't keep up with that award. I rarely do know of the Young Artist Award, you know. But anyway, yeah. Now, our cast includes Kirstie Alley, of course. She does an exceptionally good job as Diane. I really liked her performance in this. She was really good. Playing Roger is Steve Guttenberg, who I've known him from some movies, including 3 Minute Baby. Look for a review of that coming up later on this year, as well as Short Circuit, which I definitely need to review that. And let's see. Philip Bosco plays Vincenzo, who is absolutely good. Now, Jane Sibbett plays Clarice, who, boy, let me tell you, she is total. I wanted to, I didn't want to say that word out too loud. If anybody's watching this, I needed to keep that so that way I don't offend anybody in any ways. I know this is a family movie, but I don't want to try and say that word out too loud. Thank you. Yeah. Now, then of course we've got those crazed, well, kid collectors, the butt kisses. Harry, played by Ernie Grunwald, and Fanny, played by Ellen Ray Hennessy. Now, actually, they do have an actual son named Harry Jr., played by Dolph Tiefenbach, who, fun fact, to any my horror fans who watch this, that's the guy who played the character Azrael in Jason X. Yeah, you better believe it. I didn't know that until I saw the name mentioned in the credits. Well, the closing credits, that is. The story is alright. I mean, and we do have Sherman and Ray Foot's score, which was, well, reasonable and what have you. But I really do love the performances we got from the big main stars, the Olsen twins, who both played Amanda and Alyssa. They were very good. Kirstie Alley and Steve Guttenberg were absolutely really good as well. So overall, in the end, would I recommend It Takes Two? Well, if you're an Olsen Twins fan, if you like the Olsen Twins back in the days, I'd say just to be on the safe side, give this a one-time watch. If you're not satisfied with it, then don't bother. Now, I did say this was their first big film. Actually, it's their although it's their second, because considering they had a cameo in The Little Rascals the previous year, but that was just for a cameo. This was their first major big film and what have you. Now, of course, the Olsen twins had recently done 3 films for TV, or video before this, which those were Double Double Toil and Trouble, To Grandmother's House We Go, and How the West Was Fun, which they all did during their Full House run. And of course, they had also already done their little series, The Adventures of Mary Kay and Ashley, where they played young private eyes. And they even started their other video series during Light American and Ashley's, well, whatever. But after that, we wouldn't get to see the Olsen twins in a movie again until maybe I think 3 or 4 years later when they did Billboard Dad. And that's when they made a comeback when they were teens and what have you. And that was really good. So anyway, what are your thoughts on It Takes Two? Do you like this film or do you not? Well, or if you don't like it, then that's fine with me. I kind of did give this film a little bit of Big D justice, but not 100% though. Because there are some issues with this film, because this kid collecting family, the butt kisses, they're just a little cuckoo nuts, you know. But anyway, enough said. But anywho, let me know what you thought about It Takes Two in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and be a part of the Big D Nation. And I'll have another video coming up. I think I'm going to try and review the new Netflix film Metal Lords next time. And don't forget, this weekend I will also be bringing to you my Saturday morning TV log for Kissy Fur, as well as do a review of the new Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie. So anyway, thanks for watching, and if you like this, consider checking out my reviews for these other films. Well, these 2 films, which are the same, but with different actors. And actresses, that is. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of the original Parent Trap from 1961. The upper right-hand corner is my review of the remake from 1998. Or if you want something else, you can go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my review for another, in a way, underrated film for the family, and that would be The Page Master with Macaulay Culkin. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.